Welcome to the Future Icons. Today we premiere here on UBC Television, Inspiring Uganda, and my name is Benon Mokwaya. Now today, remember, Future Icons is a platform for learners to express themselves through debate, poetry, public speech, quiz, spelling bee, among other disciplines. Today, I want us to tackle only public speech. And after this episode, we shall have more regarding debate. You could be part of this wonderful engagement because the National Public Broadcaster is here to educate and also grooming the young people so that they become leaders tomorrow. This week I went to Twinbrook International where learners were campaigning. What I loved was the art of public speech that was manifested on stage. I'm going to show you part of what they did, and then I'll be coming back to show you what exactly we mean by somebody who knows how to speak. The learners are going to get public speaking tasks that they are going to interpret and then perform to the audience. To you watching me and you're a scholar, what you have to do is to sit and watch as you continue to learn. This is not a normal school show, but it is an educative program that teaches self-expression. Keep on. Public speaking is the art of performing a speech before a live audience to inform, persuade, or entertain. It bridges the gap between raw ideas and collective action. In today's show, I want us to hear how the learners give views towards public speech and why should schools and the media like UBC venture in nurturing oratory excellence.
My name is Ainom Gishatsime Ainebiona. I am contesting for the post of a speaker. If you vote for me, I will do the following. I will speak for your ideas and concerns. I will listen to every voice with respect. I will lead with integrity.
Teaching staff and my fellow learners. Good morning, everyone. My name is Shan Isabel Nalusiba, a pupil of grade 6 Pigeon, and today I stand before you seeking your support and vote for the post of speaker. If you vote me, I will do the following. I will make sure that all of the pupils carry out in co-curricular activities like football, basketball, and other things like table tennis that have not yet been put in our school. Many of you know me as an active person in things like debating and public speaking. We also went for competitions and some of my other fellow pupils, and I managed to emerge with 9 medals during the last World Scholars Debate. If I am elected again, I promise to represent the concerns of all pupils. I promote discipline and unity among learners.
Everyone, my name is Akela Samantha Samuela, the reigning first runners-up, Little Miss Global, and the person representing Uganda on the global stage as the Junior Model International. Here standing for the post of speaker. Leadership is not about popularity or titles, but leadership is about caring, understanding, and speaking up for others with honesty.
Among the learners that we have today is Akintuke Manuela in grade 6 Parrot at Twinbrook International School. As well, Nyamwako James, who is also in grade 6 Pigeon, Atama Margaret in grade 6 Pigeon. Now, we want to see how they answer today's public speaking tasks. Our first task says, the National Electoral Commission has just declared you the winner of the presidential election. You are now the newly elected president of the Republic of Uganda. Oh my God. You must now step up to the podium to deliver your very first official address to the nation, setting the tone for your upcoming administration.
The judiciary, the executive, the legislature,
and the nation at large. A very good afternoon to you all. Thank you for voting me, and as the newly elected president, I'll ensure the following: health, education, welfare, and others of the people of this nation. So now, under education, we shall build more schools, we shall provide more pens, books, and other school needs to kids. Those in government school will not pay school fees, and they will go with too many requirements that they need in class. Under health, we'll have more hospitals. We shall have international doctors from all over the world to teach the incoming doctors of this nation how to treat people. No one should go out of the country looking for operation for sickle cells or anything. We shall remain in our country, Uganda, for we are building the country to its level of excellence. The roads in the country, as transport service, we shall build more roads in country, well tarmacked and easy for transportation of goods and people. As your newly elected president, I promise to keep the nation safe, peaceful, and protective for everyone. Thank you. Confidence matters a lot. If you're not confident enough, you can just come to me and I encourage you, because all my words can help you change. So when you public speak, you're changing the world already. Your future comes from there, and we say, Twinbrook, the future begins here.
Imagine you are the Minister of Tourism in Uganda and you have received visitors at the airport. In the presence of the President of the Republic of Uganda, deliver a compelling, high-impact welcoming message that formally greets the dignitaries and captures the unmatched geographical and ecological beauty of Uganda. Let us see how the following people are going to answer the question, including Akintuke Manuela, who is in grade 6, and Nyamaoko James, the same class. Keep on.
The president, the cabinet members, the ministers, the civil servants, and the nation at large. Good afternoon, our dear visitors. Welcome to Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. We are happy to host you here. We thank the mighty Lord on your journey here that you remained safe. Uganda is a nice tourist attraction. We have the source of River Nile, the longest river in the world. We have Lake Victoria, one of the largest lakes. We are one of the East African community members, and we welcome you to Uganda. You are most welcome. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
And what's your name?
My name is Akintunde Manuela. I'm a member of grade 6 Parrot.
A very warm greeting to the presidents, cabinet ministers, visitors, and the nation at large. My name is Nial Mako of Tourism, Recreation and Creative Arts. As you know, Uganda as the Pearl of Africa. Uganda consists of many tourist attractions such as physical features, national parks. Let me give some examples of physical features in Uganda. We have Mount Elgon, Mount Rwenzori, Mount Mufumbiro, Mount Moroto, and others. For the game parks in Uganda, we have Chidepo Valley National Park, Nakshon Falls National Park, Queen Elizabeth National Park, and Lake Mburo National Park. Those are for some examples, but there are others. As I welcome the visitors to Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, I am guiding you to go through all this country, Uganda, and you study all about its wildlife, its physical features, and what it consists of. Thank you for listening to me.
Now, I want to know, what is the role of public speech to learners like you?
It helps learners improve on the way they speak.
Wow, the way they speak. What's your name and class?
My name is Ethan Kalunji Arthur and I'm in grade 6.
Okay, thank you so much, Kalunji. Yes, what's your name?
My name is Naikaranya Victoria.
Which class?
grade 6 pigeon.
What is the role of public speech to learners?
It helps learners to gain their confidence.
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name and class?
My name is Ahawe Iliana Hungisha and I am in grade 6 pigeon.
What is the role of public speech to you as a learner?
Public speech enables some people to be leaders.
To be leaders. You can't be a leader without public speech. Yes, what's your name once again?
Namakula Martina,
Which class?
grade 6 parrot.
What can you say about public speech?
Personally, I think public speech helps people to get their talents.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Nyal Mako and I am in grade 6 pigeon.
Yes.
I think the role of public speech helps us gain confidence and to become great leaders.
Okay, and you?
My name is Joshua Jaka. I think the role of public speech, it makes children confident. It makes children like talking to a big crowd without fearing, and also creates more and a safer environment for the children.
Okay.
It helps learners to think critically.
Okay, helps them to think critically. And you?
My name is Nabatansi Amora, a pupil of grade 6 pigeon. I think public speaking helps to boost the learners' confidence.
Okay, and lastly?
My name is Akintunde Manuela, a learner from grade 6 parrot. I think that the role of public speaking in a child's life is it helps the learner speak.
We impart public speaking into our learners through various ways. One of them would be sourcing trained and skilled trainers, both locally and globally, so as to bring out and nurture and empower our learners and give them the best.
Now let's continue seeing how school events can promote public speaking, so that in our next episode we move more practical.
Environment. If you vote for me, I will encourage my fellow learners to plant trees and flowers around our school. I will make sure our environment is clean. I will protect our environment. I'll be a good leader who listens and helps others and works hard to improve our school.
My name is Musoni Rorita. Most people know me as Roro, and I'm contesting for the post of Minister of Domestic and Hostel Affairs. If you vote me, I'll make sure all girls are clean. I'll make sure if they come to check girls, we are always the best in cleanliness. I'll make sure that the best clean girls in each dorm gets gifts at the end of the term. Roro Oye.
My name is Nahawe Blessing, a student of grade 6 Penguin, contesting for the post of Minister of Hostel and Domestic Affairs Boys. If you vote me, I'll do the following. I'll make sure we get out of class early in order to play sports. I'll make sure we wake up. I'll make sure that we increase on our time of sleeping. Blessing all.
Those who don't know me, my name is Kabara Fire Ramasan. I am in grade 3 parrot. I am standing here for a post of a Deputy Minister of Culture, Guidance and Gender. If you vote me, I'll do the following. I'll make sure Trinbrook is as a family. I'll make sure all children and teachers are in peace. I'll make sure that we are all in
Ideas and help make sure every girl feels respected, confident, safe and happy in our school. I will encourage unity, cleanliness, discipline and teamwork among pupils. I will also work together with teachers and fellow leaders to support girls in both academics and talents like sports, music, drama and debate. I believe every girl has a voice and every pupil develops care and support. I promise to be a leader who's friendly, hardworking and honest and ready to help others. My fellow pupils, leadership is about service, not pride. I am ready to serve you with love, respect, and dedication. I humbly ask for your support and your vote. Amal Oye! Amal Oye! Amal Oye!
Afternoon school. Good afternoon school, teachers, administrators and learners. Protocol observed. My name is Amrati Bakanya Kalemire. I am contesting to be a Minister of Research, Readers Club and Library Affairs. If you vote me, I will ensure the following. I will make sure the library is always open. I will make sure books are always in the library. If elected, they will bring more storybooks that are so interesting in your life. Thank you for listening. Amra Oye! Oye! Amra Oye! Oye! Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amra. For that wonderful speech. Next on stage is Abigail Katiki Happy Grade 5 Pelican. Abigail Katiki Annalyn. Abigail Katiki Happy Grade 5 Pelican.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abigail Mutambo and I'm contesting for the post of Minister of Reading, Research and Library Affairs. If elected, I will do the following. I'll make sure that pens never run out from the library. I'll make sure that storybooks are in the library. I'll make sure that every Friday learners get reader books. I'll make sure every learner gets their reader books. I'll make sure that reading is fun for everyone. I'll make sure everyone speaks fluent English. Abigail Oye! Oye!
Abigail Oye! 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 Abigail Oye!
Silence, please. I've told you not to.
For the post of Deputy Minister of Research, Readers Club and Library Affairs, I am highly requesting for your vote. If you vote me, I will do the following. I will make sure the librarian brings more exciting books to our library. I'll make sure every writing item is in the library, and I will make sure everyone learns how to read and it will be an exciting place for everyone, and everyone will learn how to read. And my name is Opiruji Shatra Shelo, and I am in grade 4 Pelican. I am contesting for the post of the Deputy President of the Twin Brook Rotaract Club. The meaning of Rotaract Club: building leadership skills and global understanding while performing service above self. Activities include helping the needy through providing items like food, shelter, education, clothes and medical center, etc. Thank you for listening. May God bless you. Minister of Gender, Culture and Guidance. If you vote me, I'll do the following. I'll teach children good morals. I'll work hand in hand with the school to organize a music, dance and drama competition.
Now, the fact that you've seen how public speech is fundamental at Twinbrook Elementary School, let me now take a short break. But coming back will be a mini premier debate from Baptist High School Chitebi, and then we shall call it a day. Great thanks to the viewers.
Of the key points in this motion, we look at the moral values. Moral values, these are simply the principles that guide someone to determine right from wrong. But then since they are called morals is a wider context. Here, there is negative morals and positive morals. You get? There are those morals like stealing, like for example, fornication, rape, and there are those good ones like respect, for example, greeting, such morals. But then since these are moral values, something that is value, something of value is something that is valuable. So meaning this particular kind of motion, we are looking at the positive side of morals. That's why it's called moral values. So then what are some of these examples? We look at respect, we expect dignity, loyalty, humble, unity, hardworking. All those are moral values. So then, how about team negative may come thinking like they may bring things like stealing, violence, fighting, killing, abuse, or raping. Those are not moral values. Those are results that occur when one abuses the moral values. So what does team affirmative have? What is team affirmative bringing on the table? We say that we have the word objective. Now, should these moral values be objective or they should be subjective? What is being objective? Objective, you're doing things based on what the society expects of you. This simply means that now these are facts, yes? And then subjective, this is when you do what you feel like is right, whether regardless of the society taking it to be wrong. So in objective society, in this kind of motion, should I respect something just because people I live with or people in my society do respect it, or just because it should be a choice to me to either respect it or not respect it? For example, we are here at school, yes, regardless of us having different religions, yes, we shall see there is an objective kind of morals that, for example, if you're Christian, you ought to respect the Muslim religion. So then the team affirmative, these ones that are saying subjective, this is when that we are, for example, at school here, we ought to respect our different religions. But then someone who is subjective is going to be like, no, it should be a decision. I can abuse the Muslim because for me, I'm Christian. So then, what are we advocating for as team affirmative? Why is this motion existing in the first place? For us, we are advocating, we want a world where there is peace, a world where there is unity, a world where there is harmony, and that can only exist in an objective world because people do things based on what is expected of them. For example, peace cannot exist where...
Here, panel. This house believes that moral values are objectives, not subjectives. But as team opposition, we believe that moral values are subjectives. And this is the reason as to why. Before I go any further, I would like to talk about our people from team affirmative. The first affirmer comes here and tells us about cultural beliefs. And I would like to urge on that, like, difference in cultural behavior does not mean that no subjective truth exists. Just that people interpret it according to what happened in the past does not make it that people can do their own choices. And even when he comes and talks about religion, it is like you have a right to decide on your own. Like if they say that the Muslims are this and this, yes, they have to accept the fact that they are that and that. And it does not bring out what the affirmers try to say. From team opposition, we say that moral values across cultures and time. And this is like different societies have different moral codes. For example, some cultures practice arranged marriage, others don't. Like, for example, homosexuality was once criminalized, now widely accepted in many places. This is why. This is because people have subjected for it. And this shows that morality is shaped by culture, not by some fixed truth. Moral beliefs come from emotion and upbringing. People often form moral views based on feelings, religion, family, and social influence, not objective reasoning.
Has been a nice episode. Thank you so much that you've been with us. I remain Benon Mokwaya. We are here every Saturday for debate, poetry, public speech. School quizzes are all coming on board, as well as spelling bee. The program is meant to educate, inform, and groom self-expression skills. Big up to the management and the entire public as you continue watching the national television. Enjoy your weekend.